Hello, I am HASDF, and today I will be helping you transform into an Anthro shark. But before that, there are two things that should be done. Well, I have edited it into a script and made some changes. The vast majority of this file was submitted in a request. I wasn't given a name to credit, but whoever you are, you did an amazing job. The second thing is that I want you to make sure that you aren't hungry or thirsty. Use the bathroom if you need to, and then get somewhere nice and comfy where you won't be disturbed for a while, and we can begin. Now, let's start with some slow breaths. Breathing in and out. In and out. Very good. Just let your breathing fall to the slow, relaxing rhythm. Breathing in and out. In and out. Now, I know that there are very many negative things associated with sharks, but one of the more positive ones are beaches. I wonder if you could imagine that, lying on the warm sand, the sun gently shining down upon you. And as it shines on you, notice how it affects your feet. It's quite an interesting effect. At first, it makes them tense up as you feel that tension in them, just holding it for a few seconds before it makes them relax. That tension going away, the warmth feeling so much better, so much nicer, just a soft, relaxing feeling on them. And that warmth, the effect of the light, continues to move, continues to spread, going up your legs, feeling your legs tense up, that tension being held in them once again before they relax, all that tension going away, emptying out, just warm and relaxed, loose and limp, just enjoying the warmth, that gentle heat, knowing that it will spread up to your torso, feeling it there as it tenses up, like with your legs, like with your feet, knowing that it will relax, all that tension going, washed away, just feeling so warm, so cozy, so comfy, so heavy and relaxed. And now you can feel that warmth spreading up, or more out really, reaching your shoulders as they too tense up for just a few seconds before they relax. All that stress and tension, cares and worries, just fading away, just feeling so warm, so nice, so soft and relaxed. Just waiting for that warmth to spread to your arms, just feeling so nice there as we tense up, feeling all the tension held within them, and then they relax, all of that tension disappearing, all of those stress and worries just gone, everything that was an issue with them just no longer present, as we lay loose and limp in that warm sunlight, just feeling so good, so nice. And now, the warmth is spreading to your hands, feeling them tense up, holding it for just a few seconds, and then they relax. No more stress, no more tension in them. Just feeling so nice, so comfy, cozy. And now the warmth is spreading up to your neck as it tenses up. But you know that before long it will relax. All of that tension going away. All of that stress put on it from carrying your head all day just gone. Just so warm and relaxed. So nice and free, so loose. And finally, that gentle warmth, that pleasant heat, spreads up to your head, your face, as you feel them tense up. But, like the rest of your body, they relax. All of that tension going, all of it washed away. Just so comfy and relaxed. No stress or tension, no cares and worries. Your body just nicely loose, nicely limp, as it lays there peacefully. Now, let's imagine a simple scene similar to the one you're imagining right now. Imagine that you're on a beach at night. You're walking along, enjoying the peace, and getting more and more comfortable. I'm walking beside you, an Anthro fox, my orange and white fur looking nice, as my 9 long and soft and oh so very fluffy tails sway behind me. Regardless of the weather that it is where you come from, it's different here, as the beach exists in its own little world, where it's always a peaceful night. The weather is amazingly cozy and relaxing. The humidity is at a perfect point for comfort, not too humid, but not too dry either. And the moon gives off a nice, soft glow that reflects off of the wonderful rolling waves. The waves themselves looking and sounding so peaceful, so relaxing. As you walk along the beach, you find that you get more and more cozy, more and more comfortable. The sand seems magical, never clinging to you, flowing off of you like water flows off a leaf. As you get more and more comfortable, slipping deeper and deeper, feeling better and better, eventually you find that you're just so cozy that you can barely think, much less move. You lay down gently in the soft, warm sand as I lay next to you, keeping you company and helping you slip deeper and deeper into trance. If you want, I could use my magic to form a small pile of sand under your head so that you can look out into the water and watch the tides. The sounds of the waves getting more and more. Just gently shake your head if you would like that. Alternatively, you could stay laying flat, watching the beautiful stars and the clear sky above you. Either way, you find yourself relaxing, the waves washing away any stress, any worries, any thoughts, just letting the tides wash away the last remnants of your mind, feeling so cozy, so relaxed. As you slip deeper and deeper, the tide starts to come in just a bit. The waves sound so wonderful, relaxing you more than you ever knew was possible. You feel so very wonderful, so very relaxed, filled with pure peace and absolute bliss. The tide comes in a bit more now, getting a little bit closer to you, almost reaching your feet. The sound of the waves getting more and more blissful, filling you with such relaxation that you barely remember what it's like to not feel this blissful. Then the tide comes in a little bit more and finally reaches your feet. The water feels so nice, so wonderful. It doesn't feel salty. The sand doesn't float around it too much, and it's the perfect temperature to make you feel absolutely amazing. You feel so relaxed, so blissful, that you almost don't notice that your feet are changing, your toes shifting, changing from whatever you had before to 3 long webbed digits, perfect for swimming. Then the tide flows in a little bit more, blissfully washing up to your ankles and over your lower legs, the magic fueling your transformation, adjusting the fine details of it to whatever makes you feel the most blissful. So, as the magic shifts the structure of your legs to have you stand on your toes, the dimensions of your legs start to change. Perhaps you're left with your ankle and foot areas lengthened and your shins shortened, leaving it almost looking as if your knees have a second bend doubling back. Perhaps your ankles and shins have changed to be equal in size, having a simple bend. Perhaps your ankles and shins are still equal in size, but only the ankle length changed, leaving your legs long, springy and nimble, your knees bent down, and your ankle joints a bit back from where the knee is. Or perhaps the changes are nice and subtle, simply on your toes, without any major changes otherwise. By now, the tide has come in quite a bit, so as a slightly larger wave flows in, you feel your lower body getting lifted up a bit by the water, but as the wave flows back out, you find that your lower body was set down on its side, having landed on something. As you give what little attention that hasn't washed away to what's happened, you notice a tail quickly growing from your lower back, almost as wide as your hips and twice as long as you are tall, tapering down as it grows out. At its ends, a generally crescent-shaped fin fans out. The details of the shape, the angles, the specific sizing, or whatever would make you feel the most wonderful, the most happy, the most flowy and fun, as relaxed as the water that's giving you this form. However, regardless of how the shape goes, You may notice, assuming that you aren't too relaxed to think about things like this, that the top half of your tail fin is longer than the bottom half. As your tail finishes developing, you may notice that there are a few other fins along your tail, a large top fin at the base, as well as two medium fins that come from the sides, allowing for stabilized swimming, as well as feeling so very nice. In fact, your entire tail feels just absolutely wonderful. You feel so happy that it's there. So much so that when another slightly larger wave gently pushes your tail up closer to your chest, you, despite being so very blissfully relaxed, muster the energy to pull it close and hold it against your chest. Your tail is so nice, so strong, so comfortable as a part of you, reflexes allowing it to move out of the way flawlessly should you accidentally have it in a closing doorway or find yourself in a crowded room. It feels so good, feels so nice, it feels so right to have this wonderful, wonderful tail as a part of your body. It feels so good, in fact, that between the tail and your blissfully relaxed mind, you might not have even noticed that the water splashes up to your hands, causing those blissful, wonderful changes to start in them. Your fingers changing, developing webbing. It's nice and flexible, so it doesn't inhibit your movement in the slightest. The transformation affects the rest of your hands now. Perhaps they become big and wide, with four big fingers that taper down to dull points, and webbing almost to the very tips of your fingers, widened wrists and forearms allowing an outward taper from the forearm to the hand, almost like your hands and forearms have the same kind of fin that your tail is. Perhaps they take on a paw-like shape, nice and big and fun. Or perhaps they don't change much at all, just normal hand-shaped, but with tapered fingers and that nice stretchy webbing that's so great for swimming. It can be whatever makes you feel the best, whatever makes you feel the most wonderful. Your arms themselves may have changed a bit too. You may notice the small fins on your elbows. The fins feel so perfect and right there. So good. They feel like they belong there, and you know that you wouldn't have it any other way. Now you may notice how the tide has come in a bit more, the water flowing over your chest and back, making them feel so good, so relaxed. A nice curved shark fin sprouts from your back, nice and big, but not too big. The specifics of its shape or whatever makes you feel the best, or a basic shark fin shape if you don't have any specific preference. Since you're lying down, so very cozy, so very relaxed, you notice how your fin is nice and flexible. It's not rigid, it folds over nicely, so you're still comfortable laying on your back, and it feels absolutely wonderful. The material of your fin could be compared to the tough part of your ear. Nice and flexible, it doesn't get in the way when you lie down or have your back against something, but it is just stiff enough to hold that nice, lovely shape. So very nice. It feels so natural. So right. Yeah, it belongs there. You deserve that nice, amazing, wonderful shark fin. It's so nice. When the water flows over you even further, the tide rolling in more and more, the waves splashing over you, making you feel so very nice, so very relaxed, making its way up to your neck, splashing that nice water over it, changing it, forming some nice slitted gills. Yeah, the gills feel so nice, so natural, letting you breathe even as the water flows over them. You should know that your gills are formed with this specific magical sea in mind, so they won't work in other waters, but that doesn't bother you in the slightest. The water here flowing into your gills, so wonderful, so refreshing, feels so very nice. That's enough to make you feel absolutely amazing. Even with the knowledge that you still need to breathe normally outside of this wonderful, magical sea that you find flowing over you. The water flows in even further now, splashing over your face. It feels so very nice, so very natural. Even if it gets in your eyes, it doesn't feel uncomfortable in the slightest. The waves roaring over you, allowing you to drift even further into relaxation, even further into bliss, as your head begins to change. A nice, cozy muzzle forms from your mouth and nose, with two holes on the end of your snout being all that's left of your nose. Your ears begin to grow now, getting bigger, stretching back, becoming long and tapering down, almost like they're fin-shaped, or perhaps more like elongated teardrop shapes. Whatever feels the most absolutely wonderful, the most blissful and amazing. Developing muscles to turn and move your ears a bit. So expressive, so great for listening. Your eyes feeling so nice now, pupils becoming vertical slits, widening and narrowing to adjust, as opposed to the entire pupil growing. Your eyes feeling bigger, more powerful, more expressive. Everything you see feeling more amazing, more beautiful, more vividly detailed. Your teeth change too, going from the usual one row of teeth on the top and bottom to two rows of sharp, pointed teeth, one behind the other. The teeth can be as sharp or as dull as you may want, and as long as you want, whatever makes you feel the best. But you should know that if your teeth are too big, you won't be able to fully close your mouth, stuck in a big, sharp-toothed grin, not interfering with eating, drinking, or talking, but still affecting your facial expression. Finally, as the waves wash over you completely, feeling them roll and out, in and out, feeling so good, So absolutely, blissfully, overwhelmingly wonderful. Your skin begins to change. It changes color, any color or colors you may enjoy, any pattern, whatever feels for best. Your skin's texture changes too, perhaps feeling smooth and slick, or perhaps feeling like fine sandpaper, not too rough, but vaguely noticeable. Whatever your skin feels like, it makes you feel absolutely wonderful, so very calm, so very happy now. And with your transformation complete, I help you stand up, gently holding and pulling your hand as you rise. That's it. Letting go of your tail and letting it sway behind you. Feeling so good, so wonderful. Standing up making you feel even better. Feeling your new stance up on your toes. Feeling so very good. Now, taking a few steps with me supporting you. One, two, one after the other. Feeling the sand beneath your feet against your webbing. So good, so calming as you begin to walk without my support. Walking like this, feeling more and more natural. The water around your legs splashing as you walk. So very good. Moving your tail a bit up and down, side to side, feeling effortless and natural. Now you turn to walk further into the water, feeling so very good. The water going up to your knees now, feeling so good as it envelops from walking further into the water. Your tail floating a bit behind you as it goes under, going up to your back fin now, over your shoulders, going a bit further now, drifting, switching into a swimming position now. You can use your hand fins to swim forward if you want, or your legs and tail. Yeah, let's go with your tail for now, swaying it back and forth, letting it push you through the water. Your gills filling with that cool, relaxing, enchanting seawater. Your eyes still open beneath the waves, able to control your depth perfectly, finding that you've swam far enough out that's 3 times as deep as you are tall, 4 times as deep, 5 times as deep, 6 times as deep. Now you find yourself at a steep drop-off, so very deep, with the moonlight gently illuminating the ocean around you. A beautiful coral reef, an underwater cave. Swimming feels so natural. You feel so much better at swimming than you were before. You were a weak swimmer before compared to the way that you glide through the water now. You see me in the water near you, tails drifting around with the flow of the water, never seeming to run out of air despite the water surrounding me. The reef surrounding you is so beautiful, filled to the brim with magical sea life. I beckon you towards the cave. You swim towards it, swimming into the cave now, swimming down, deeper and deeper, the curve of the cave steepening, deeper and deeper, starting to even out now, deeper and deeper, then doubling back up, swimming upwards a bit, an air pocket at the top, coming out of the water with ease, the water flowing off of you as you enter the cave, illuminated with strange, wonderful, glowing crystals, the crystals being whatever color you find the most relaxing. Walking through the cave, more and more blissful, you see a warm glow around a corner. As you go to investigate, any residual moisture flows off of you and falls to the cave floor, almost like a magical water barrier is there. You approach the source of the light, finding me relaxing in a small area, magically powered string lights providing a cozy atmosphere and soft, gentle glow, cozy pillows, soft blankets, a few plushies, all so comfy. You lay down, getting nice and comfy as I begin to talk to you, but you don't need to listen to the words. Getting comfy, relaxing, enjoying how soft and cozy everything is as I speak. I tell you that if you ever want to return to being a human, all you have to do is use the reset phrase, I am not a shark, or hear someone that you're okay with resetting you. Say the reset phrase, you are not a shark. Similarly, if you want to inhabit this wonderful, blissful form that the sea has given you, all you need to use is the trigger phrase, I am a shark. Or hear someone that you're okay with triggering you say the trigger phrase, you are a shark, after which you will transform into this form once more. Then, once you're perfectly comfy and snug, I tell you that while your swimming abilities are far improved, you'll still act safely and appropriately for the strength and skill of your physical body, even if it feels like a distant memory. Next, as you continue to enjoy how comfy and snug you are, and how soft everything is, I explain that the blissful magic that fills you will hide parts of your transformation when they are causing issues. Specifically, they will become temporarily hidden if they are a risk to your physical body or your well-being, if they are a risk to your social or professional life, if there is an emergency that they would prevent you from dealing with to the best of your abilities, or if they are a risk to your mental health. Of course, once the issue is resolved, the magic will reveal your true and wonderful self once more. Additionally, you will never find this hypnosis file or the effects of it to be even slightly addicting. By now, you're starting to feel quite sleepy. Everything just so warm and soft and comfy and cozy My words, a quiet voice in the back of your wonderful, blissful, and relaxed mind. However, you find yourself able to focus just enough to hear me tell you that you can come back here whenever you like. Whether it's to relax in the cave, play around on the beach, or explore the ocean, you just need to relax, close your eyes, and drift into this place in your mind. So relaxing. You can stay here for a bit, relax and fall asleep, or you can wake up, drifting out of trance, still having this wonderful form. If you choose to rest and sleep, you'll find that my words are fading away, no longer heard as you drift off. And if you hear this, if you decide to wake up, you'll find yourself waking up bit by bit, webbed feet, nimble, digitigrade legs moving around a bit, waking up, shifting your tail a bit, feeling every individual fin filled with refreshed wakefulness, shifting your torso a bit, your back fin feeling so wonderful, wiggling your fingers, shifting your arms, arm fins filling with wakefulness, flexing your neck now, moving your face a bit, twitching your ears, opening your eyes to where you initially sat or laid down, enjoying your new form even outside of the beach that gave it to you. All of your clothes have magically changed to accommodate the fins and tail. You must not have noticed with how relaxed you were, fully awake now, and taking a nice big stretch. I hope that you enjoy your absolutely wonderful new form. Unfortunately, this session has come to an end, but you can listen to it again whenever you want. So I hope that I'll be able to see you later, my sharky friend.